Zero to Hero describes Zego perfectly. This exploding startup insurtech company that has just been valued at a whopping $1.1 billion. Here, you're gonna learn its secrets of success, how it has challenged the oldest, biggest, best insurance companies in London and defeated them hands down. Don't miss out on this investment opportunity of a lifetime. There is still plenty of gold left at the end of this high-tech rainbow. Number 1. Zego is a unicorn. Zego is a unicorn, meaning a high-tech company that has been valued at $1 billion or more. These unicorns are rare supernatural beings, concentrated in the United States with 418, China 170, India 65, Israel 23, and in the case of Zego, the United Kingdom with 22. So the opportunities abound to capture your very own unicorn as your very own startup tech company or investment bonanza. Just learn from Zego, a perfect learning opportunity. Zego provides automobile insurance for businesses, mammoth fleets of vehicles, or single modest self-employed delivery drivers and riders. Zego has displaced the largest and richest insurance companies in the business by investing in high-tech online solutions such as its internet platform and its use of telematics, incorporating private data on the drivers themselves, thereby broadening the customer base by providing cheap, fast, reliable, and accessible insurance products. Zego owns its own telematics business. Drive It has issued more than 17 million insurance policies to date and is planning to use the latest injection of investment, a cool $200 million, to expand its insurance business through Europe. Number 2. InsurTech rules. InsurTech, insurance and technology, is based on the use of technologies to minimize costs and maximize efficiency in the insurance sector. Its aim is to disrupt the big established insurance companies and to promote innovative high-tech solutions to insurance problems. Insurance is an old business that is based on mountains of capital and broad generic one-size-fits-all actuarial tables that are designed to assign customers to risk categories and maximize profits. So, some customers pay more than they should. InsurTech companies, on the other hand, provide better pricing models based on artificial intelligence, or rather predetermined programs, that provide a more sensitive understanding of the risks and costs. Instead of relying on simple risk factors such as age and vehicle, these companies use GPS systems to track the cars and drivers themselves. Companies such as Zego have even invested in apps that can provide on-demand, on-the-stop insurance for random events, such as borrowing a friend's car. The big insurance companies can still provide big capital to underwrite or shoulder the catastrophic risks, but InsurTech companies such as Zego can still provide the know-how. The InsurTech market could expand by 41% by 2023. Now that is what we would call a low-risk, lucrative investment. The risk? The power of the big private corporations and government regulation of the markets. The reward? Billions of dollars of profits. Number 3. The entrepreneurs speak out. The Zego pioneers started out at Deliveroo, one of the global leaders in the gig economy, using self-employed drivers to deliver goods and services. Here, these charismatic young entrepreneurs learned the business ropes before branching out and investing big in insurance. Sten Saar, CEO of Zego, attributes his success to his team and the demand for his cheap, reliable, easy-to-use insurance products. That being said, however, we see this investment as simply another step in our journey towards powering opportunities for businesses across the world. In the 5 years since we started Zego, we've covered hundreds of thousands of businesses across Europe, whether they be self-employed drivers or riders or whole fleets of vehicles, and this is just the start for us. It is clear that the way people use vehicles is undoubtedly changing, and what's become even more apparent is that the traditional rigid model of insurance is no longer fit for purpose. Bad drivers drive up prices for good drivers, and this is not right. Good drivers present less risk and should pay a lower premium. Telematics is the way forward, anticipating risk and rewarding good driving. For Sten, it is all about being fair, about saving businesses time and money. This is the model upon which the billion-dollar empire has been built. Cheap, efficient, and fair. Zego surely deserves its success. Number 4. The niche. The biggest challenge to InsurTech is capital, because large insurance companies have so much capital to underwrite the risks of insurance. The big insurance companies can take the biggest punch in the chin, crumple to the floor of the ring, dust themselves off, and come back punching. But there is a big niche for InsurTech companies like Zego in risk selection. CEO Sten Saar explains why. The most important factor is risk selection. We understand the risk so well, we capture 50 data points per second on customers and vehicles. Two drivers, the same age, living in the same area could be very different driver risk. How do you drive? What are your driving patterns? Are you working during lunchtime or evening? How many hours in a row do you work? Zego grades the insurance risks and the premiums that companies and drivers should pay, based on how good the drivers are. Number 5. Cheap and reliable. Zego uses advanced technologies and data collection methods to develop custom premiums based on drivers, vehicles, time, and mileage. Customers pay a minimum base rate in order to ensure insurance coverage. Zego uses a technological device, an ABAC solution installed in the vehicle, to calculate the monthly premium. This provides information on vehicle tracking, mileage claims, driving behavior, and effective fleet management. The monthly premium is flexible and based on average vehicle usage, distance, and time on the road, so customers never need to pay more than their monthly rate. The use of drivers and vehicles can be updated on the Zego platform, providing continuous, on-the-spot insurance. Insurance has never been so flexible or easy to use. Number 6. Expanding rapidly. Since its humble beginnings in 2016, Zego has expanded rapidly from individual motorbike insurance to large-scale tech-enabled commercial motor insurance products, netting $1.1 billion in the meanwhile. Zego is planning to double its numbers of employees from 265 by the end of 2021. In 2020, Zego bought the telematics company Driveit. Driveit is the key to success because it permits Zego to adjust premiums by providing sensitive information on good and bad drivers. Zego is connected to ride-hailing businesses such as Uber, Ola, and Bolt, and to delivery businesses such as Deliveroo, Uber Eats, and Just Eat. Now Zego is connecting to the e-scooter market too, a new insurance market that Zego is in perfect position to monopolize. CEO Sten Saar sums this up. This has been both a natural progression for the company, with the only real difference being distribution, as well as a focused effort, as Zego aims to capitalize on an ever-growing market currently underserved by the insurance sector. Traditional insurers price their insurance products according to age and vehicle type. Telematics-based insurance companies use driver behavior data, but Zego uses both. The CEO boasts that Zego can collect amounts to 5 times more data per vehicle than competitors, or 50 data points per second. This means that we have a much more comprehensive understanding of risk than competitors, enabling us to provide best value insurance coverage. Number 7. Great team. Sten Saar, their young, personable, thoughtful, reasonable, and reliable CEO, has employed a great and diverse team to support his journey to the stars. He has surrounded himself with people who think differently, who are ambitious, thoughtful, and who leave their egos at home, who give their all when they're working. His goal is to power opportunity, to promote diversity, inclusion, belonging, and talent. Nick Warner, his learning and development coordinator for customer service, has transcended his personal identity crisis, leaving a small village in Derbyshire and using his time at Zego to escape from a bit of a dark place. He is now part of the LGBTQI+ community at Zego. Pat Weir, head of customer support, has done the same, leaving his little rainbow family in Australia and his dreams of becoming a dancer to transcend his sense of guilt and become part of the LGBTQI+ community at Zego. Number 8. Great location. Zego is based in London and is exploiting its great location, its historical institutions, time span, and talent. Insurance started in London. Lloyd's of London began in a coffee shop there in 1686. Lloyd's is a marketplace of backers or syndicates that share the risks among themselves. The underwriters are both corporations and private individuals or names. Their motto is Fidentia, the Latin word for confidence or faith. In more than 400 years after its founding, it is insuring $50 billion of premiums. Hopefully, Zego can one day say the same. Number 9. Happy customers. Customers such as Vanup Limited, that provides rentals for the courier and parcel industry, and Dot Delivery Services have embraced Zego. Other insurance companies are more expensive, unreliable, and inflexible. There is a long delay before you can add a driver, and even then, you don't know if you're even insured. Number 10. Gold at the end of the rainbow. On Ian King Live Sky News, March 2021, the CEO of Zego sums up the future. The plan is to develop more products. Secondly, we will be expanding our geographies more across Europe. Lastly, we will be doubling the team, hiring great product data science people and engineers. So there's still gold at the end of this investment rainbow.